Welcome, friends. Today's journey is going to find us going by rail from historic Hua Lamphong Station to Hua Hin. So you guys get to see the amazing parts of the Thai rail system and the amazing comforts that you'll find on an ordinary carriage. All right, so join me. $88 baht. Okay, so in Hua Lamphong, got the ticket, 44 baht, which is about $1.25 for the train ticket to Hua Hin. So it's ordinary, it's a Class C, it's not going to be any frills, but this trip is a short trip, so you don't need much. So inside Hua Lamphong, you can see it's quite cool. Here's the ticket windows behind me, and they have some scenes of around Bangkok, and it's a cavernous hall. So normally before COVID, this place would have people just sitting everywhere on the floor waiting for their train, and backpacks everywhere, but it's quite quiet. So just let you take a look. It's getting a little bit dated, but it's over 100 years old, so you would expect that. Behind me is a picture of King Chula Longkorn. He's was instrumental in bringing Thailand up to the modern era. And next to him is a picture of King Rama IX with his wife. They have some old defunct food court and internet cafe and stuff up on the second floor. This place just isn't as busy as it used to be, so you don't see as much traffic. Okay guys, so behind me is Hua Lamphong Station. Now, a little history about Hua Lamphong Station. It was originally started under construction in 1910, so a better part of, or a little bit over 100 years. It was started in the last year of King Rama V, King Chula Longkorn, and it was completed 6 years later by Rama VI. And as you can see, the top of the building is a nice little arch, and it resembles, if anybody's ever been to the Hauptbahnhof station or the main train station in Frankfurt, Germany, it resembles it quite a bit. The story goes that the King of Thailand, when he visited Germany, was taken aback by the beauty of the Frankfurt main train station. So it was constructed to resemble that. It was constructed with a French, or not a French, but an Italian architect, and he designed it. And this area here, at the time when it was first constructed, was much, much different than today. Hua Lamphong gets its name from Hua, which is kind of a different pronunciation of the Thai word for cow, and Lamphong, which is a tree. And so anyways, the name comes from cows resting under the trees. So Hua Lamphong now is the name of this area, and everybody knows it as that. But at the time, it just got its name from, you know, cows resting under the trees. There's a couple canals that go on two sides of it, followed by the Pratunam area. So it's all built up. Around here, there's quite a few hostels and a few hotels, but it seems to be really, really quiet with COVID. The hostels are closed up and there's not a whole lot to do. Inside the train station is pretty empty. COVID has kind of killed everything. So anyway, we're gonna check out the sights. We're gonna get on the train and enjoy our trip. And it's kind of a cloudy, rainy day, but inside the train it should be nice. It'll be just fans, so it'll be a little bit hotter than you would like, but hey, it's the way it is. All right, so let's go on our journey, guys. So here's Hua Lamphong Station. Give you a quick kind of 360 degree of the area. Nice, slightly larger picture of King Rama X. And there's a temple over there. I have no idea what it is, but I'll have to go check it out sometime. Looks pretty interesting with the lotus on top. And in the background over there is the King Power Building, the tallest building in Thailand. And that's down in the Satorn area. And then if you look over this way, you can see Bayok Tower, which is the second tallest building in Thailand. And it's quite nice. You can go up there to the observation deck and have dinner. I'll have to do a video on it later. All right, so here's the back side of Hua Lamphong, and you can see some street art here with pictures of the trains and all of that, which is kind of cool. And some of the older train cars that are back here. Not a whole lot to see, but the soi was kind of interesting, so I wanted to come down here. And here's the back of the station itself. So normal Thai fashion. Side soi or a little side street will have pretty much everything that the Thais need for their daily lives. So the buildings around here are starting to get quite old and a little defunct, but let's take a look. So you have some hand carriages here to haul some luggage, not in use obviously. Lots of little restaurants, some little hotels that are quite old, probably 50, 60 years old, most of them. Get you some snacks, some food before you go on your trip. Some more down there. Now you can really see the effects of COVID, especially when you come around a place like this. Just so many places are closed up that 2 years ago would have been, you know, just thriving and doing well. But now they have nobody here. So let's cross and go over. So if you need some angle iron before your trip, these guys will get you squared away. Try to put that into your carry-on luggage on the plane. Pottery, wash and dry. Some more street art. Now, when you're in Thailand, there's a couple things you always need to be aware of. One, traffic. These cars are not going to stop. They will run you right over. So if you're gonna cross the road, keep your head on a swivel. The other thing is walking. Now these sidewalks here are not too bad, but the Thais have the attitude of, if you fall into a hole, it's your own fault. You should have looked where you're going. So you're gonna come across a lot of obstacles that are on the footpath, and it's just part of the deal. This is a developing country, so you're not gonna have nice, smooth, concrete sidewalks all the time. There will be holes, there will be things that are rotting out or rusting out that you can fall into and cut yourself. So always be mindful of traffic and where you're walking. And here's a couple of the little hotels. This one here, Hua Lamphong Hotel. I'd say probably vintage 1960 or so. I don't see a little signpost on the door telling you how old it is. Richly travel. Nobody's on holiday here anymore due to COVID, so looks like they don't really need to open the doors. And just what I was saying, you'll see stuff like this where you're just gonna, you can walk across that and fall right into a hole. And if you fall in, it's your own fault. All right, so let's go into the train station. And Hua Lamphong Station is located next to a canal. So over there is a little footbridge over the canal, or the klong as the Thais call it. Now, as you come out of the station itself, let's say you arrive at Hua Lamphong. When you come out, there's all kinds of transportation awaiting you. You'll have tuk-tuks, which are the little three-wheeled buggy things. Motorcycle taxis will be here, taxis, and they'll try to flag you down when you come in. Now, if you come in from the BTS, or not the BTS, the MRT, you'll come in and you'll take exit 2. So exit 2, Hua Lamphong Station, and then you walk right into the station itself. Very, very easy to get here. So the blue line of the BTS or the MRT, and that will get you to the station. Now they have COVID checkpoints, so you gotta have the normal temperature scan and all of that coming into the station itself. And everybody's got to be masked up, which makes it nice and comfortable. Okay, so the train has arrived. It says right on the side of the train, Bangkok to Hua Hin. So it's open seating, so this is just an ordinary train, nothing special. So wherever you want to sit, it's up to you. This train car looks like a winner. Alright, so we're getting on like a really old one here. So let's see what we got. Floorboards rusted out, which is always nice. Now they do have some cushion seats on some of these, but I'm not seeing it on this train. Looks like this is all it is. Looks like home for the next few hours here. All right, time to kick back and enjoy.